mystery God. Absolutely no mystery God. There is no God in the sky, and there is no devil under the ground. Heaven is not in the sky, and hell is not under the ground. Heaven and hell are conditions of the mind, states of existence and states of being. So Jesus told us to stop looking for heaven in the sky. He said the kingdom of heaven is within you, and that we are the temples of the living God. That the living God lives in our temple, and he does not inhabit the sky, but he inhabits the higher realms of the heavens, of the realm of the secret innermost chambers of the subconscious chamber of the soul of man and woman. And this power bursts forth and emanates forth from him to set in motion a universal order based on principle and law. All of this set in motion by a divine power and a divine force that never dies. It's constant. It just changes forms. God is in man. Can't be in any man. He's got to be in the original man. Because if God is the first and everything comes from him, then he can't wait for anything else. He brings everything else into existence. There could be no white man if there were no black man. It is biologically and genetically impossible for the recessive white man to produce the dominant yellow baby. Biologically and genetically impossible for the recessive yellow man and woman to produce the dominant brown baby. Biologically and genetically impossible for the recessive brown man and woman to produce the dominant black baby. But that black man and his woman, the father and the mother of it all, can produce black, can produce brown, can produce red, can produce yellow. And if the seed runs wild or mutates in the womb of the black woman, can even produce an albino, something which is whiter than white, 180 degrees in either direction.
Flame mode. Y'all asked for this. The release of the black drum. Come in, my you tell it.
People king walk with the fire. See your Babylon, then me run kill him. Watch your blood and run from me eyes. Pick up in Christ and feed it for them. Blaze up the streets, make it hotter. Dragon bring a flame from the pit of fire them. Enemies are paid for the murder. With black power gangsters.
My dedication, deliberation, serving with constant elevation. Killer cracker for my nation. This our gladly show and prove. Protect the saga, no hesitation. Rikers Island, destination. Many attempts, assassinations, and I'm still dropping jewels. Fucked up situation that you still think you Caucasian. What a disgrace to this nation. Time to lynch another coon. Hands up, I can't breathe. Still a bitch on your knees. Begging please, master please. Happy slaves and buffoons. As I watch the devastation from your miseducation. As I call it buck breaking, won't bust a balloon. Phil nigga be a racist. No need to complicate this while you comfy and complacent. Back in chains very soon. Mathematically equated with precision. Contemplated, now you looking devastated. Let me tell you what I mean. Faggot niggas integrated. MOD be most hated. And I know you crackers hate it. God is black up on the scene. What?
People king walk with the fire. See your Babylon, then me one kill him. Watch your blood and run from me eyes. Pick up in Christ and feed it for him. Blaze up the streets, make it hotter. Dragon bring a flame from the pit of fire them. Enemies are paid for the murder. Black power gangsters liberate.
Gassed up with elements. Panthers bang on presidents. Niggas sleep in residence. Knowledge, self-common sense. Devil killer, frankincense. Hold the line, dip my stance. If I would die, fuck the rent. Babylon
God's testament. White racist judgment. King Samir, the people say, let me burn this government. Teleport environments. Crown royal highness. Sour diesel cypher shit. Then I build with lioness. Then I kiss her pretty lips. Soldiers hear me, get your grip. Plug out bag, extra clip. Water filter, medic kit. Soldiers pass the hollow tips. Black dragon, bring the fire. Feel nigga heating this. Now I got my understanding so that God completing this. Niggas race treasonous. Which masters ask you for kids? I'm black God, you a bliss. May you all rest in peace. From the slumber terrorist, Kamala Harris, better witch. Black man, a feminist. Black power gangster. Shit. Upa King walk with the fire. See a Babylon, let me one kill him. Watch your blood run from me eyes. Pick up in Christ and feed it for them. Blaze up the streets, make it hotter. Dragon bring a flame from the pit of fire them. Enemies are paid with the murder. For black power gangsters, liberate them. Upa King walk with the fire. See a Babylon, let me one kill them. Watch your blood run from me eyes. Pick up in Christ and feed it for them. Blaze up the streets, make it hotter. Dragon bring a flame from the pit of fire them. Enemies are paid with the murder. For black power gangsters, liberate them. Flame them. Burn them bumper cloud. Fire burn. Judgment on Babylon, yeah.
The Black Dragon is here, ladies and gentlemen. Do not attempt to adjust whatever you are looking at this as. It's really happening. He's really here. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody who is the closest to my heart, like the definition of a brother, the definition of a comrade, the definition of all these words we use so goddamn loosely nowadays. Somebody who has had my black since this thing started 10 years ago. You know, he was my first interview on this platform. He was my first interview. So to set off Black August, to set off the foundation of what this is, we had a discussion. You know, we had a discussion, arm yourself or harm yourself, the militarization of the Black community. And it was 10 years into the future where we would look across and survey the battlefield, and we still find ourselves in the same position. We're feeling militarized, but we're not rolling with the militarization. So it becomes my honor and privilege at this time to introduce some of the others and welcome Black to his home here on Do Not Radio. My wartime general, 5-star general of the Khalid Muhammad Militia, my brother, my neutron bomb, the Black Dragon himself for this day and time, General King Samir Shabazz. Black power, wartime.
Wartime, 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 wartime. Black power. Pardon me, black power, black power. And when we say black power, we stand on black power. We're going to get into that just a little bit. Man, it's so good to be black home.
Heard up.
Honestly. Good to be black home. I've been gone for about a year. Purposely purposely. You know, I was going through a lot. Ooh, pardon me. Was going through a lot, and dealing with these courts, looking at more jail time as usual. You know, that don't change for me. You know, going through land battles and all kinds of stuff. You know, losing my land, losing my animals, and losing everything. You know, losing basically what I built from Survive or Die Inc. So now I'm in the process of re-strategizing, reforming, and all of that good stuff. So I had to focus. But I understood, because every single time I'm in court, the prosecution always tried to bring up something that I said, or maybe even have done, from Do the Knowledge Radio classes. So you can bet your jigaboo behind that the FBI, the CIA, Department of Homeland Security, hell, even ICE now is definitely listening to the words of King Samir. And it shocked me because they was bringing up stuff I forgot I even said. But it definitely sounded like something I would say. So I had to use a little bit of tact and give them nothing for an entire year while I was on probation again. Just so I can clear that and even back them up off of Do the Knowledge Radio for a minute. So I had to use my military mind. So now I'm off probation. Yeah. Guess who's back? Ready to rock and roll. Back to work. Can't stop, won't stop. Sometimes as a wise general, you got to know when to retreat, to regroup, reload. And especially for us as a people, refine. So I'm back. And boy, oh boy, I haven't really been saying too much, but I've been watching everything that's been going on. So we got a whole lot to talk about. And I'm going to give you my perspective. You can take it as opinion. You can take it as whatever you want. But for those of you who know me, you know I have no filter. And I'm going to give it to you raw, unadulterated, uncut, just like you need to hear it. I'm not going to sit up here and intellectualize and bean pie science a damn thing for you. Because we are at the point where Black people need to be forced not only into the knowledge of themselves, not only about Black political education, but goddamn it, warfare. We have no other choice. But we're going to talk about that a little bit. Let's rock and roll, God. And I want to thank this man for standing. Word is bond, man, for standing 10 years. And I've been on many different radio shows radio programs, internet programs, and I must humbly say, this is the last man standing. Notice all these podcasts popping up every goddamn day. But nobody doing that before this man. No, you was not. Because I remember the day I was in New Jersey. And I remember the day we had this conversation about bringing it to YouTube or some kind of format to video. Remember that discussion, God?
Word is
And
bond.
that was years ago. And I remember that conversation like we had it this morning.
You saved a man life that day, right in the midst of building.
Yep.
Literally, like in the midst of building. Yeah.
So I'm no new booty to this. I'm definitely a veteran, active veteran to the struggle for freedom and independence of Black people. And I want to thank y'all who've been supporting me. Thank you. Wartime salute. And it's humbly appreciated. So we're going to get down to these questions. And we're going to rock and roll a little bit, bring some heat to all this jigabooism been going on. Huh?
I guess we could lay the rest the BS that's at the low hanging fruit. The Black Panther, Black Lion at your remarkable post. At your remarkable post of all places in the world. Your thoughts, gentlemen.
I knew it. God damn it, I knew it. I knew it. What are my thoughts about Black whatever party for integration? I call it like I see it. So let me start here. I've been watching dude for a couple of months. My initial thought process, God, when I first saw him labeled under the Black Panther Party Philadelphia chapter, my Panther senses went tingling, which was not good. I said to myself, something is wrong here. I want y'all to follow me, listen to me carefully, because I'm giving you my perspective. Something is wrong here. He's challenging the pigs, okay. He's outnumbered, okay. Something is wrong here. So I saw another video. And I said the same exact thing. Something is wrong here. And I'm not looking to find a reason to be a hater. I watch carefully. I listen carefully. Okay. At least he's challenging the police. I'll give him that much. That's it. But something is wrong. I can't pinpoint it right now. This is what I was saying then. I can't pinpoint it right now. And I even told a couple of comrades, I cannot pinpoint it right now, but something is wrong. Lo and behold. So as I did my research, see, when all the information about him being Pyru and all that came out and everything about it, I knew that already. Okay, he was Pyru, all right. And hell, majority of the Black Rider Liberation Party is Blood, Crip, and man, look. So being a Pyru, being a gang member does not mean you cannot be a revolutionary. It shows growth and development to those who are true to the liberation of Black people. I don't need to say that again, do I?
Please do.
It shows growth and development to those who are true to the liberation of Black people. Now, I am in no kind of way defending Paul Birdsong, or as I call him, Paul Birdseed. I'm not defending him at all. Hell no. But I'm showing you something. So when the picture came out with him talking about ICE this and yada, okay, whatever. See, let me tell you something. That ain't nothing compared to a lot of the stuff I've said daily. See, these crackers pick and choose sound bites. God, as we always taught on Do the Knowledge Radio about proper propaganda and improper propaganda. Let me say something. The Panthers were sleeping, snoring under the covers. So the white man gave us a wake-up call. Paul Birdseed. I'm not going to say he's a plant. He's a this, he's a that. I don't know that man personally. And most of you niggas who running around saying a lot of foolish shit. Foolish as hell. Am I defending Paul Birdsong? Hell no. I'm showing you something. The Panthers were sleeping. Let's just be real about it. All these damn gun clubs, it ain't doing a damn thing. Going to the shooting range every day, every week, wasting goddamn ammunition. And the cracker come around and you niggas sleeping. What happened to revolutionary warfare? Is it dead? So the white man gave us a wake-up call. Now all the Panther professional analysts coming out the woodworks. Niggas, shut up. You can't speak on Panther business and you don't know nothing about being a Panther. Damn it. I was already doing Panther work before I joined the new Black Panther Party. Way before. Back in my United for Success days with Brother Kabir Hadass. Way before joining the Nation of Islam. I was doing Panther work. Coming into the knowledge of myself. Because I see people starving every day. I see people miseducated every day. Living the life of a savage every single goddamn day. We can't say we love black people and watch black people suffer. And notice I said black people. So, y'all fell for the hype. Elder Panthers who ain't never had nothing to say about nothing. Niggas ducking from a fart. These scared to death, wishy-washy ass OG Panthers. It sickens me to my stomach to hear these so-called elders, these olders, try to hold on to a legacy, and I understand, but try to hold on to a legacy for financial gain. I'm going to say what the hell need to be said. That's corny as hell. When you have youth who are idolizing Huey P. Newton, Bobby Seale, as much as I don't agree with that jigaboo. But he left a legacy that I even have to respect somewhat. But there's youth out here, man, who want to be Bobby Hutton of today. So you mean to tell me they gotta get permission from some elder to formulate history? That's corny as hell. So wait a minute. Didn't Huey and Bobby had to get permission to use the name Black Panther Party, even though they added on for self-defense? See, most of y'all didn't know that part. And I'm not dissing, I'm just bringing history. And I'm still dealing with Paul Birdseed. Follow me. Now, on that part, okay, but here's my thing. The youth of today don't want to be integrated. Especially when you're dealing with the majority Black Muslim population in the city of Philadelphia. See, you got to understand your terrain. Know your terrain. Know the mindset of the people you are trying to reach. This is 2020 tricks. 2020 tricks, and you fell for it. You fell for it. And I knew this was going to happen because I watched it from the beginning. So I stepped back. So as they were calling themselves the original Black Panther Party, I have a problem with that. Because original means first. There is no more first. They're all elders and olders. And stop fucking running around here saying, oh, the elders didn't support the new Black Panther Party. All of them, shut the hell up. They did not. Brother Bullwhip, Brother Shep. Oh my God, I can name so many elders who had our backs. And I'm speaking now from being a member, now ex-member of the new Black Panther Party for self-defense. Stop running around here talking about some bullshit you really don't know, but you read it on Google. Yes, they took us to court. Did they win? Not necessarily. Let's just be honest about it. So that's why new was added. Because this is a new generation of youth today who are tired of the bullshit, but honor and respect the Black Panther Party. And yes, it needed to be resurged again. But again, we got to acknowledge the time that we're living in. And we ain't got no time for no fucking integration. Oh, we want solidarity with all people. You sound like a fucking homo. Looking for the white man's approval to be a Black Panther. You want everybody. Well, Fred Hampton started the Rainbow Coalition. Shut up. Those colors represented all the gangs being brought together, fool. But you making it seem like he put together a damn gay tranny transition for everyone. Know your history before you start running your mouth. The Rainbow Coalition represented the gangs. Bringing all the colors together. And this is where Bunchy Carter was coming in. Uh-oh. To teach and train these brothers. Can you imagine 15 to 25,000 goddamn gang members coming into the Black Panther Party? So I don't know what this homo fantasy agenda some of you Negroes be coming with. You can come on out the closet now. The white man said it's okay to be gay. You can come on out now. This was the rift between the East Coast and the West Coast Panthers. Black nationalism. And let's just be honest. It was most of the East Coast Panthers, along with Michael McGee, and a couple OGs from the West Coast, a few, who supported and backed the new Black Panther Party. So stop running around telling that goddamn lie. Again, you fell for the improper propaganda. I told y'all Paul Bird song was a fluke. I told you. Just by the words coming out of his mouth. Philadelphia ain't that kind of city, homie. Maybe you didn't study the history of Philadelphia. See, when I laid that formation for you, Paul, not only laid the formation, but I laid the foundation. I laid the foundation from the foundation. See, I went and sat down and had a wonderful conversation with the Minister of Defense from the original party in Philadelphia. With the infamous picture of the Panthers standing up against the wall in their goddamn drawers and ass naked, with the pigs holding their shotguns to the back of their heads and their spines, man. I went and paid homage to that man. First and foremost. Gave him the highest respect as a warrior. And he gave me the torch to carry on. I had his blessings. Even though I was already sanctioned as the Philadelphia chairman, but I had to go to the root and study with the root. And he said to me, fight for our people, man. Fight for our people. First and foremost. So who you with? You with the Israelis? Who you with? The Palestinians? Who you with? The so-called Peckerwood Jews? Who you with? LGBT XYZs? Who you with? We can't be for every goddamn body in 2026. God damn it, we gotta draw the line somewhere. And this is the problem with a lot of you niggaboos. You still looking for your master's approval. Somehow, some way. You still looking for gay and lesbian approval somehow, some way. You want everybody to feel included so you can feel included some way. Not on my goddamn watch. You will not relegate anybody over black people. I don't give a damn what you call yourself. You could call yourself the horny goddamn zebras for all I care, but you will not relegate anyone over my people. Hell no. Ain't nobody got time for that. You mean to tell me you live in the hood, but you want all oppressed people? First of all peoples ain't oppressed. Stop the goddamn lies. Because nobody on this damn planet has been oppressed more than the Africans. Black people. Whether you want to call yourself a damn FBI, I don't give a damn. Nobody has suffered more than us. So you can take that fucking international solidarity bullshit and stick it all the way up all you faggot asses. Make sure you touch the bottom of your heart too. There's no place for integration for us. And I'm just speaking as a black man. I know I'm the National Minister of Defense of the Black Riders. The last crew standing. And I'm just going to be honest about it. And you can take it how you want it. But it is what it is. But I'm not speaking as that. I'm speaking as a black man. Regular old black man. Stepping out of everything. Regular old black man. No time for integration today. And that's just how I see it. So, I had a wonderful bill with a brother named Rico Cortez Dukes. I contacted him. We contacted each other, and we had a good bill. So he said to me that he personally backed Paul. Said, okay. But from the elders I've been building with, they wasn't trying to hear none of that bullshit. See, I know where they stood because they're with black nationalism. Period. So once again, there's a rift all over again. See, I'm showing you how crafty the white man is. The rift is back up again. But we're not going to get stuck on certain words Huey P. Newton said and just, that's it. There's no growth and development in that. Well, Elijah Muhammad said the white man is the devil. Since we want to get stuck on some words. And it has been clearly shown and proven day by day for 6,000 years. This cave beast have shown himself true and living devil right in your damn faces. So we're not going to get stuck on certain words, certain phrases, and try to build a legacy off of that. Hell no. We got to grow and develop to where the mindset of the people are today. Because the old tactics of yesterday ain't going to work today. It ain't going to work. God damn it, I don't want to battle with damn white folks next to me. Go, brother. Get your ass out of here. Let me make this clear. The white man, woman, and child is my open enemy. God damn it, I'm going to die with that. I don't want to be integrated. I don't want you to be integrated with white folks. Hell, that's the damn problem. We keep letting them in. Now you want the Mexicans in. Now you want the damn Chinese in. Now you want the damn Vietnamese in. You want everybody in. The cheers, queers, and the steers. You just want everybody in. We look crazy as hell, still trying to live that ideology today. We look crazy. And the white man just exposed it. Now you got Panthers going at each other. I don't know Paul enough to call him a plant, but I know it's plant behavior. So what they say, if it walk like a duck, if it quack like a duck, God damn it, it's a duck. Right? So all of a sudden, all the elders come out against him. As I've been watching, I knew it was coming. See, I'm not new to this. I've seen so many people come and go, man. I'm not new to this. You are. So have a seat. Learn something today. Because you don't know a damn thing about what you think you might know. You don't know a damn thing. You just started waking up yesterday. Now everybody's a damn Black Panther scientist. Everybody know a Panther history. Shut up. Shut the hell up. Because just a couple weeks ago, none of you niggas was talking Panther nothing. Nothing. You worried about what celebrity was having sex with who. Now we got all these damn Panther analysts. Shut the hell up. See, Paul was a wake-up call. I'm not defending him in no kind of way. I'm showing you something. He was a wake-up call to remind those who were asleep, wake up. You sleep when we free. Because this cracker don't sleep. His cycle of mercilessness is ongoing 24/7. You niggas tired after a couple push-ups. Eating a bucket of chicken, now you got the itis. The white man don't sleep. So how do we, as freedom fighters, get caught sleeping? You mad because you had to wake up and face the goddamn reality that COINTELPRO still exists, dummy. So here we are. Panthers fighting each other. And the white man said, God damn, we did it, boys. We did it, boys. Now, if we could just kill off that entire Panther mentality, So they're going to use King Samir. They're going to use these new booties popping up out the woodworks. See, I laid the foundation for the new generation under the ideology of race first. Race first. You got to pick a damn side. Who you with? I don't stand with no damn immigrants. For my own reasons. But I understand the entire situation. See, propaganda will kill you. Let me say that again. Propaganda will kill you. Why do you think the Germans rode in tanks with their megaphones on top of their tanks? American soldiers, we're not going to do you any harm. We'll give you food and give you this and give you that. Huh? And they kept doing it over and over and over and over and over again until it psychologically plants in your mind. Damn, I'm out here freezing. I'm starving. They keep saying they not gonna do nothing. Let's go. And then they put a bullet in your goddamn head. Why? Because you fell for the propaganda. You fell into the psychological warfare trap. Some of y'all just need to do the knowledge before you open your dumbass mouths. You can't come to Philadelphia with that we're an international solidarity party. Philly ain't trying to hear that shit. I'm just being honest. They ain't trying to hear that shit, boss. Maybe down in Yorktown some damn where. Maybe even Allentown. Lehigh Valley somewhere, Lancaster. Philly ain't trying to hear that. Not with no Panthers anyway, you know why? Bingo. And I'm just being real about it. I'm not giving myself any self-aggrandizement, none of that. I know I stayed in them streets. I lived in my uniform. Lived in it. Lived in the streets. Because I knew that's where my people at. And they say a panther is born every 5 minutes in the ghetto. And I watched many, helped many, gave service to many, even against all odds. From the former Nigaboo chairman, Hiram Asante, Will Mega, slipping around, got caught slipping around with cave bitches. Do you know the kind of mindset that planted on black people in Philly that was looking up to the Panthers then as the new Black Panther Party? So I had a whole lot of fight against me. Because the people don't forget. But I fought and battled anyway. because my word was bond to my people. And I'm going to just be honest, I ain't turn up like me. See, I've raised the bar. As Divine Allah says, raise the frequency, man. We hear and obey. I raised that frequency. Now you got to become the Black Lion Party. Well, I'll be damned. But I told y'all. And I've been quiet about it because I let the general of the Black Riders handle his handle. So I spoke no more about it. I only made 1 or 2 statements. My thing is, you can't be an integrationist today in 2026. Black people ain't trying to hear that. Some of you maybe, because and that shows obviously that you don't understand the plight of your own people first. You do not believe in race first ideology. You do not stand on Pan-Africanism. You do not stand on Black nationalism. So you can never mention the name Marcus Messiah Garvey. You can never mention the name of Nat Turner. You can never mention the name of Shaka Zulu. You can never, ever mention the name of Harriet Tubman again out your jigaboo ass mouths. Never. And there's so many others. But we got to stop playing with this. We got to stop letting niggas just get by. Oh, leave him alone. Shut up. He need his goddamn mouth stomped in. I guarantee you a lot of these jigaboo ass niggas would change overnight. I said what I said. The problem is y'all follow any damn body. Because you think somebody's going to save you, you still looking for a savior. You still looking for somebody to give you a piece of damn bread. Don't that make you a beggar? Ain't you tired of being the white man's beggar? Ain't you tired of being the Korean's beggar? Ain't you tired of being these Arabs fucking beggar? Now you the immigrant's beggar. Whoever they may be. Stand up like a damn black man. Stand up like a damn black woman. Malcolm said it best. Wake up, clean up, and stand up. So we got a lot to learn. So let Paul be a learning example. You call him whatever you want to call him. But I'm calling it like I see it. Let him be a learning example. I don't agree with the nigga at all. Because I'm not for or with everybody. God damn it, I got a long, divine line of Pan-Africanists. black nationalists who have given and lost their lives standing 10 toes down on the mindset and the ideology and practice, active practice of black power. And I'm not leaving that legacy for no damn body. Not no FBA, not no ADOS and Black Lives Matter, all this goofy shit, keeping us separated once again. So does that make us any different from the gangbangers? Hello? We ain't no damn different. Well, you ain't no damn different. Oh, I don't want to fuck with you because you think like you got this mind ideology, or you a Hebrew this, or you a that, and we don't fuck with them, and they don't fuck with us, and nobody fucking with nobody. But the white man is still saying, we got them, boys. There's no unity among us any damn where. You can form 20 more goddamn gun clubs and it still ain't no unity amongst nobody. Because everybody got an ego. Everybody wants that ego to be fed, instead of just being humble and do the work where it's necessary. Man, fuck a post. Fuck a title. Our babies out here being sex trafficked. And you worried about holding some damn post? Children out here being raped by the local police departments, and you worried about some damn title? A legacy that the people own. Didn't Huey Newton say that? The panther belongs to the people? Since we want to play with Huey's words. But we're not going to debate about that. It's nothing to debate about. So you can be whatever you want to be. But you got to understand today, there is no unity until there is black unity at home first. When it comes to us, fuck everybody. Because at the end of the day, we ain't got no what? Friends. So Ubuntu is highly necessary at this very moment. God damn it, you can rally cry for some white gay bitch in Minneapolis. You can rally cry for some goddamn peckerwood straight out the damn caves in Minneapolis. But you couldn't rally cry for Sandra Bland. You couldn't goddamn rally cry for Breonna Taylor and every other black child and black man and black woman that has been murdered by the hands of these damn peckerwoods. We are sick ass people, man. We are sick people. But war is inevitable. And one of the main reasons we can't come together, because we have yet to gain the understanding that we have one common enemy, and that is the entire white race. Some of y'all so-called conscious ones are still making excuses, looking for white approval, looking for integrationist unity. But that just shows and proves your mental side. Oh, yes, it does. It shows how uncensored in this struggle you really are. We don't want no faggots in our movement, because we're going to have to deal with them too. Black or not. I don't want no Mo standing next to me trying to put his thumb up my ass while I'm trying to cut some damn cracker's head off in self-defense. We crazy as hell. We come up with all kinds of excuses and try to intellectualize those weak-ass excuses. But let Paul Birdsong be a wake-up call to you. So where do we stand today? The Panthers can't get along. The Jigaboos can't get along. Nobody can get along with nobody now. But the white man said, we got them, boys. Next question, God. I hope that was a good follow for y'all to understand exactly what I was saying.
It's on you.
So look, now bring me another question before I go into this.
I know you got one for me. It's impossible for me to follow that, but let me get my one out the way. Before I ask the next question, because you already got into it. So
okay, so what relevance does or did, if at all, did the knowledge of self raise you into this mindset? How did it help you to become more black-minded than just, we don't see color, God? If you understand what I'm saying.
we not pro-black nor anti-white. We pro-righteousness and anti-devilishment.
Exactly.
I've never heard that. I've never seen it written. I've never experienced that. I heard people make reference over the years, right? But my birth story, God, you know my birth story. You know what I dealt with the first year of my life on the planet. I didn't need a book. I didn't need a book. I didn't need lessons. My birth and my birth story was enough for me. So traversing through all of the schools, the integration, seeing them go from pro-black to universal humanist over the years. staying true to what my birth story was, going from organization to organization, going from place to place, going amongst our people. Our people are my only religion. So seeing this falter over the years by whatever name or moniker they went by. I went with the Muslims, right? Seeing the Muslims be a black organization. Argue with your goddamn mama, okay? Seeing the Muslims being a black organization. You was black people who happened to be Muslim. You wasn't Muslims that happened to be black. You were a black people who took this revolutionary life, because this is what it was associated with. Go from that to falling by the wayside, begging some Arab or some fucking Indian or any one of them other bastards for something as if you didn't have everything. So the black world, to go from that revolutionary posture to this integrationist posture, this go along to get along sort of posture. So from the religion to the science, and what we know about organization, the lifeblood of organization is recruiting. So what happened? Concessions were made now to include other than the base by which this thing was brought into existence. So now you start dealing with the 6 human families on the planet Earth. This becomes the fucking discussion. It went from you and your family to everybody other than your family. So you could look at the organizations as a whole, and I'm dealing with knowledge of self from that vantage point because the knowledge of self had changed based off of who was coming in the organization. So if you look at the Islamic posture, you look at the black church existed to fight the claim. That was their main purpose. An organizational meat space to figure out how we was going to ride on these motherfuckers. So from that, went from that to the education of our people via the home school to the schoolhouse. Structuring and plotting on how the fuck we was going to get out of debt via the sharecropping situation as well. So you look at this organization going from black only to allowing the plantation owners to have quarter and shelter in your place. We look at the Israelites, a black organization. Do you know what you had to do in order to get in some of these organizations?
Mm-hmm.
You had to take a head. You had to take a life to get in. So how now do you look at this place and be on the street corners saying that these folks is the devil, but you got their permission to be on the corner? And now you got a chart that went from all black to black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. There's a whole science of understanding why that happened, but all of the organizations did that thing. They did the same thing. You go from your center, so this is no longer your center. So now we're doing this 6 human families on the planet Earth thing because black people left America and went back to Africa. And if recruiting is the lifeblood of the organization and your power base can move at any time and go back to Africa, you have to replace those members. You have to replace those members. So now you look at a time frame like a 1969, right? They come out with a whole nother chart. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Those 2 tribes ain't leaving America. They're not getting religion and going no place else. And church is church. And who are those populations that are reproducing like we are? They are. So why aren't we catering to them? Why don't we give them some sort of representation? So the knowledge of self journey has been one disappointment after the next. You're going to this place, you're going into this organization, you're donning this, you're hearing some of this ideology, and you're ready to wake up, clean up, stand up, and they got crackers in this speech. They got Hispanics in this motherfucker. They got Native Indians in this motherfucker. Like your open enemies surrounding you and encircling you, and they got their fist up like you. But they're not with you. They're there to recruit their people into the organization, and they're gonna fucking overthrow you. So how many times do you have to see this shit along this path for it to go? They continue to infiltrate. They continue to be at you. They're at your thing now. Now they got parts in their head. Now they got bow ties on. Now they got their berets on.
Mm-hmm.
They was the brown berets before, for a reason. The brown berets in them, you giving quarter to all of them. Then they show up as fucking Grey Panthers, and we know what fucking movement that was, because that's where the Black Arts movement folks was moving towards. They was moving towards that shit. So the Black Arts movement was an improper propaganda machine that was used to thwart all of the revolutionary reaction that was happening. So you rather be Basquiat than A-Trap Brown. You understand? You rather be fucking Nikki Giovanni. So all of these minds in regards to this is this journey of reclamation, especially with our young people. There is no space that exists for them, for their reformation and reclamation, for them to have any stimulants of pride associated with them being Black in America or any fucking place on the planet. So this knowledge of self went through a filtration system for me. I had to have a zeal more so for who I am, despite what I was seeing externally. Internally had to be so strong and so fortified to be able to circumnavigate through all these spaces that's purporting to be Black. And there wasn't a goddamn Black face in the place. Wasn't no Black leadership. It was a bunch of turncoats. I was laughing while you was building, God. I was like, how do the turncoats get to decide? Get to render the judgment? We don't want to talk about your fucking turncoat ass, your sellout ass, your integration ass, your spying ass, your reporting ass, your ratting ass. They still want to hold them up in high esteem. They still want to be with Rob Karenga and the rest of these monkeys that's running around here. They still want to, be out there with Angela Davis and the rest of them. They still want to talk about Elaine Brown and the rest of them. Stop fucking playing. Do you really understand these infiltrators in their plight and in their push? But you want to have your fist up. You want to be in the pictures with all the rats, all the snakes, all the turncoats. So the knowledge of self helped me be able to distinguish real from fake, fact from fiction, turncoat from real. That's how we still here, God. Through everything and every fucking one that came and went. I ain't joined this because of some goddamn Black Death in the neighborhood. My birth was enough for me to choose this particular way of life. My birth story, the first year of my life. Some of them don't have no clue. So you hear about medical apartheid. You hear about these experimentations that's happening in the hospital. You're hearing that the infant mortality rate, that where you have to choose between the mother and the baby and they're killing them both in the hospital. What did our lesson say? What was the duty of the fucking minister the nurse, the cremator, what was their duty? Are they still doing their duty right now? Are they still telling you your baby was an angel baby and hitting them with needles? Ain't you still signing up to get hit with needles? So this journey has been one that's been tumultuous based off of not having a proper through line between our ancestors, our elders, our peer groups, and our youth. There's no through line. And every time we make a connection, we have some bastard turncoat situation to where it bastardizes what we built. I ain't standing on the legacy of no Panther. General Patton, his 761st Tank Battalion, guess what they was called? Black Panthers. They had Black Panthers on their tanks. I ain't standing on no legacy or no shit like that. Now, have I seen people come through them ranks? I soldiered through them ranks. I soldiered through them ranks. We soldiered and suffered through the court cases and all that shit. People we love, people we got all of their books to see them turn their back and do all of this bullshit and fucking go make barbecue sauce and run for office. After all of this shit, we still out here soldiering. We soldiering through all that shit. We soldiering through assassination attempts. We soldiering through people leaving in droves, and then these pussies coming in droves. They want to talk about people. Remember, you motherfuckers would drop your guns and call the police. Ain't nobody have no fanfare about that.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't call the motherfucking police.
And protecting them.
And protected the fucking police. Like, so don't act like we don't know that this shit exists. These things exist. So if you wanted to be associated with that, that's what comes along with that. That's what comes along with it. Rats, infiltration, turncoats, people jockeying and vying for position and post and all of that. That's what the legacy of the Black organization is now, regardless of how you flag it, what you call it. So it's a need for all of that shit to go and for one thing to be certain. This last decade, you wouldn't know. So we got like 15 minutes left, and we ain't even get started yet. So Black survival, folks are dealing with all kinds of things right now. If they were listening to our classes over the years, they would be good. However, most of these people aren't. And the newer generation, the younger generation, is looking for survival techniques. I see more of them with the everyday carries, the bug out bags, the bug in bags. So just a quick basic breakdown on the necessity of said items, and next month we'll get into some more.
Definitely. Our survival is mandatory. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So, just a quick, I say checklist. Get yourself a good, strong bag, bug out bag, tactical bag, Molly bags, whatever they want to call them. Okay. Then you want to think of it as, what are my most important vitals that I need to survive every day? Food and water, obvious, right? But we're going to go into a heavier breakdown. I'm just giving you a quick rundown but we're gonna really get into it. You know, food and water. More water than actual food. Trust me. Okay. You're gonna need a medical kit or medical supplies. You can build your own kit, but medical supplies. If you know, whatever you may be going through, diabetes and all that, you definitely want to make sure you stock up on your insulin, because it's going to be very hard, if able to get at all. And unfortunate to say, a lot of these diabetics are going to die due to the lack of insulin that's going to be available to the people. I've done a class specifically on that, so I know what I'm talking about. Okay, so make sure whatever ailment you have, whatever medicines you take, you stock up on them. All right. Food and water, medical. Now you need a sleep system. Okay, sleeping system, shelter system, tent, hammock. You want to stay in a tarp or however you want to do it. Sleep and shelter systems. Okay, system will consist of your sleeping bag and covers, whatever else you might want to use, woobie blankets and thermal blankets, electric blankets, whatever, that will be a part of your sleep system. Your shelter system, like I said, your tent, hammock, tarps, however you may want to find yourself. It could be a cardboard box. You understand what I'm saying? That will be your shelter system. Something, you need to ignite and combust a fire. So you're definitely going to need a fire kit. Okay, not just a regular old lighter. You're going to need a fire kit. All right. Ferrocerium rod, flint and steel. If you don't know how to use it, start practicing. Okay. Bow fires, start practicing. You dig? So you want to get out of the habit of being comfortable. You're going to have to train uncomfortably to come out of your comfortability, because we're going into times where you're going to be very fucking uncomfortable a lot. So your mental sanity is going to be very important. So you're going to have to learn to spend time alone, which means get your butt out there and train in the woods. Go out into the damn woods. Stop being so scared. Especially now, hell, you ain't got to worry about no bugs. You start a fire or carry a heater out there with you, so there's no excuse. We got to stop making excuses. You need a water kit. Something to filter your water, a water filtration system. Okay? You need something to eat out of. Mess kit, or whatever plastic or whatever you want to use from your home, or specific camping utensils, food utensils and things like that. All right, so you need to go through yourself, basically through your daily activities. What do you like to do during the day, or what tools do you use? You want to build your bug out bag accordingly. Okay, but water is going to be your absolute most important. Drinking water, bathing water, you're going to need water. Okay, your fire kit is going to be absolutely necessary, because you're going to have to keep warm, because the white man is going to cut the goddamn electric off. He's going to cut the heat off. He's going to cut the damn plumbing off. Hell, he might cut your head off. So you got to be ready, be prepared, or be dead. And it's just that simple. But we're going to dig deeper into the actual bug out kits and all that kind of stuff, different kits for different scenarios. Okay? If you're going to bug in, there's a whole, everything I just mentioned and then some. Okay? You definitely want to add some plastic trash bags to that list. All right? You definitely want to add gas masks to that list. Not these carbon filter paint masks. No, gas mask. You're going to need it. Because this peckerwood is coming with chemical warfare on our behinds. You're going to need it. If you don't have it, goddamn, it's no excuse. You can go right on eBay. They selling them for like $20. No excuse. If you can spend $20 on a dub sack, goddamn it, you can spend $20 to save your life. We got to stop playing. We got to get right. I've been telling y'all for too damn long. But I'm going to go back to the basics because I understand there's a lot of new supporters, a lot of new people wanting to learn about Black survival. This ain't survival for everybody. This is Black survival. Listen, as I stated, until we understand and come to a non-conflicting resolution on who we are fighting, who our open enemy is, and where we stand as a people, Black people, we're going to have a problem. As long as we remain divided, as long as we keep set tripping on each other, and we supposed to be the wokest of the woke. But here you are, set tripping, nigga booing, just in the damn way. You want to keep stirring the pot of white supremacy amongst your own kind. Well, we're going to take that damn pot and shove it all the way up your asses until you beg for mercy. See, if you want to win this war against this merciless bastard, we got to be even more merciless, not merciful, and that's your damn problem. You're too merciful on your open enemy. So this is why the white man can say, oh, these niggas ain't gonna do nothing. Nothing. They're gonna go to church and pray. They're gonna hug me in court. They're gonna shake my hand and cry crocodile nigga jigaboo tears for me. And I'm gonna continue to murder them and get away with it. Because these niggas ain't gonna do nothing but get on the social media and talk. They gonna march with white folks, with Chinese, Japanese, with everybody else's ease except for their own asses. That's what they gonna do. So we gonna kill some more niggas. And we gonna keep killing you. Because we ain't doing nothing about it. See, we're taught if there was as many caskets being sent through the white neighborhoods as there are through the Black neighborhoods, this shit would stop overnight. Think about that. So, again, family, I'm not new to this. I've been set up by niggas claiming to be Panthers. 9 assassination attempts on my life. Sued by the United States president. Ousted by the United States government. 98-2 voted against me. Lost my family. Y'all just have no idea, man. You don't want none of this life. You really don't. And maybe that's why y'all shaking and faking. FBI is always on my ass. CIA is always on my ass. Department of Homeland Security is always on my ass. Department of United States Terrorism and all this kind of isms and schisms is always on my ass. There is no breathing room for me. Somehow, some way, they give me a reminder. We still here, nigga. And I have to give them a reminder. I'm still here. God damn it. And I'm going to continue to fight. Fight my little black ass off for you. And before I forget, I want to give a shout out to the Queen, Sarima Understanding, for the crown. Yes. Y'all, stop going to these damn Koreans getting crowns and all this goofy stuff. Check the earth out and give her your full support. You did? Vitally important. So all my crowns will be coming from her from this point on. Not that I bought Korean crown. I don't play that. Stop buying RBG flags from the goddamn Koreans. And I'm going to tell you how to tell if it's Korean made. They got that damn white stripe going across it. And a lot of y'all got them in your house. On your wall. Korean made RBG flag. I find something wrong with that. When you can contact your nearest local UNIA chapter and get you a real RBG flag. Stop faking, man. We got to stop faking. Put your goddamn money where you say your liberation is. So y'all get with the earth, man, and make sure you support. God damn, you give the damn Arabs $30, $40 every day, unwillingly. Or even willingly. You give the Koreans $40 to $50 every day or more. But you want a discount from black. We got to stop this shit. And until we fully support and unite with one another, we're not going to be free, man. We're not going to be free. Because y'all keep allowing these treasonous ass snakes to walk among us like it's the hell okay. When we should be making examples of these motherfuckers. You heard what I said. Y'all ain't really ready for no freedom. When a goddamn informant can just walk among us. A goddamn informant, known informant. Dion White, a.k.a. Bilal Muhammad, known informants. Antoine Myers, goddamn known informants. Can just walk around here breathing. The Judases of today. Y'all don't want to be free, man. You want to cosplay freedom. You want to dress up in the hardest African gear. You want to dress up in Mental Sons artifacts. You want to be all RBG'd out. All dashiki'd out. And scared to even spit a damn spitball at a damn cracker. You want to dress up, warrior. But you don't want to go to war. You want to dress up, a panther. But you don't want to really be a panther. Because you scared to lose your life. You scared to lose your job. You scared to lose your white proteges. You scared to lose your white funding. Just a scared nigga boo. So we gotta stop dressing up. Damn it, and dress for. Stop playing with this. We not gonna keep playing with this. Because we at a time, man, where here they come. And everything I've been telling you, every damn single word I've been telling you for the last 10 years, from the first time I set my voice on Do the Knowledge Radio, I've been telling you, prepare for war. And y'all thought it was a joke. Now look at you. These crackers came, raided my land, took all my animals, took all my gear, everything I've been building for years, family. Gone. Gone. Took the land under some bullshit zoning note. Basically, the sheriff of the county wanted the property, so he took it. Did some old finagle bullshit, and all these Peckerwoods worked together. See, but it wasn't just that. It's who I am. It's what I stand for. You see, this nigga different here. Something about him. Oh, this nigga different. He back there on his own. He don't need us. And he's teaching other them niggers how to do it. We got to put a stop to this. But one thing you didn't realize, white man, this can't stop, won't stop here. So I'm in the process of rebuilding again. Yes, I'm hurt. Hell yeah. Because I'm human. But I took that hurt and just started rebuilding even harder. Going even harder on my enemy. Because he's not going to stop. Donald Duck is not going to stop. He is clearly showing you the white man is the devil. And if that ain't a clear representation, then I don't know what the hell else you need to see. Maybe you're just that damn dumb, deaf, and blind to think Donald Trump is going to save you. Any Negro who's still looking for their masters to save them is a sick, dead, menticidal Negro. This white man, the entire white race, don't give a damn about us. Nobody gives a damn about us. But we gotta start giving a damn about us. Black power? Am I being understood? Or I'm just talking out the side of my jaws here? Ain't nobody coming to save us. So stop looking for a savior. Anybody come along with some swift words? Here you go. But you don't want to roll with those who are talking about going to war for our freedom and liberation. Because that is the only answer left. There is no more goddamn voting. Ain't no more legislation. Ain't no damn Moorish law gonna save you from this cracker putting his goddamn gun in your mouth and blowing your jigaboo brains out. God damn it, you gotta talk to these motherfuckers with gunpowder. And if you ain't, shut up. Because that is the only language this white race understands. Gunpowder. You still want to damn have a rally for everybody. You for all oppressed peoples. The white man ain't never been oppressed. That's a damn lie. The Chinese allowed the Japanese to oppress them for a small, minute minute. You allowed it because you didn't fight back. Show me where the white race was oppressed. I call it deservance. I call it justice. But no motherfucker on this planet been more oppressed, and still at 5:07 p.m. Eastern Standard Time being oppressed more than us. Black people in America and across the entire goddamn globe. So I'm not with all this set tripping bullshit. Fuck that FBA shit versus Pan-Africanism. Shut that shit down. Fuck all this black man versus black woman bullshit. Shut all that shit down. You fell for the trick. You fell for the trick. Mr. and Mrs. Consciousness fell for the trick. Look at us. No unity, no damn where. Look at us. The amazing original king and queen, God and goddess of the earth. No unity among us. Look at us. Acting just like the 85%. And we claim to know more and know better, or do better and show better. God damn it, you can't wear this crown and not show and prove. Through your ways and actions, not just your fucking words. Because today, a lot of you niggas' words don't mean shit. You damn treasonous cutthroats, disguising to be Black Panthers, disguising to be FOI, disguising to be ISUPK, huh? Disguising to be a Moor, disguising to be a Muslim, disguising to be a vegan or this or that, a Rasta or some of the biggest damn jigaboos on the planet, but that's another story. No, the hell with that. Let me say this. There is no rule in the 7 pillars of Rastafari where it says to let the white man in, grow some dreadlocks, and he could be all right. Hell no. Some of you Rastas need your backbone to fuck broken in. Some of the biggest damn integrationists on the planet. Look it up for yourself. The original 7 principles of Rastafari speaks and teaches against integration. So when do we let the white man in? Bob Marley? Peter Tosh? Now you got more cracker reggae mixed master DJs than ever in the hell before. See? Because you let the white man in. Stop letting the cracker in your quote unquote black organizations. Because they're no longer black, fool. Once that Peckerwood put a nickel in your damn bucket, give him a couple months. He gonna run your organization. He's going to own your organization because you allowed him to fund your organization. I don't give free clothes and free food to crackers. I don't care about no damn white life. I pray they get bit by dogs. I pray they fall off the damn cliff. I pray they get intercontinentally smacked by a goddamn truck. I pray for their demise any way possible. That's justice. For all the black babies you used as alligator bait, you no good motherfuckers. Have you forgotten, black people, about without sanctuary? Have you forgotten mothers and sons lynched on the damn train tracks bridge? Little baby girls being bombed in churches. Wow, have you forgotten? Young brothers being tied to trees and castrated right in front of their mothers and their wives. And you think I'm going to ease up on this Peckerwood? You out of your damn nigga-boo mind. I'm on your asses. The dragon is back. And I'm not here to play with nobody. So, dear white folks, you better learn the name King Samir Shabazz. Because I'm not going to ease up at all. I'm not going to be quiet at all. I'm not going to kowtow and bootlick and moonwalk at all. I'm going to stand this revolutionary, retributionary ground. Y'all ain't ready to die for this. You're too comfortable. You worried about how many people gonna miss you on Facebook. Y'all ain't ready to die and give your life and everything that you possibly owned and tried to build in your life for this. Some of y'all scared to leave your baby mama for this. Scared to leave your baby daddy for this. Cause he a damn coon and a fucking punk and you know it. But you scared to leave that nigga to stand for the struggle of your people. You got a weak nigga at home. You got a weak-minded woman at home, brother. So easy for her to turn to the white man for love and affection. She don't want no warrior that will give his life, if necessary. Y'all don't want to be free. You just want more comfortability. You just want the white man to pat you on the head a few less times. maybe even more. Damn it, you want to be free, you got to sacrifice. I'm not saying walk around here broke, but it's going to take sacrifice. Freedom takes sacrifice. Warfare takes sacrifice. Ain't no damn comfortability in warfare. And until you understand that, they're going to run you over. ICE or whoever the hell else is going to run your ass over. So we got to get right. Please, y'all. I'm begging you. Let's stop this set tripping bullshit. This has gone way out of hand. But we allowed it. No, you allowed it. Because you sat by and did nothing. Oh, he gonna bring the heat on us, on all of us. Shut up. Ain't no such thing as a pussy panther. Shut up. Stand up. Because the Panthers I know don't run from no goddamn heat. We run to the heat. And beg for something to pop off. Ask those who have soldiered with me. Sometimes I just be, ooh. I want one of you motherfuckers to just even look like you just gonna sneeze wrong at me. And unfortunately, I can't get that kind of, I make crackers pee on themselves and, all that kind of stuff. Kiss my boots and all that kind of, I can't get that one that just, Super Saiyan on his ass. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Or maybe that's a blessing for them. Because I'm not going to play with you. I'm going to defend myself in the name of self-defense and return your ass to the essence.
Think they got enough for this month?
I'm sorry if I went a little, but
No, General, you good. Look, I want to end it off with honest to you and honest to our retributionary sergeant at arms on her physical degree day to day, the one and only Black Ice. Death to the conspirators. And death for those who fell asleep behind the wheel. But the ones who was responsible, we know who you were. We know who you were. Not who you are, who you were. So, honest child, retributionary sergeant at arms, a true soldier in every sense.
It's crazy because she was harder. Part 9. She was harder than a lot of these brothers. Straight up. She was about that life for real. And put a lot of brothers to shame. And we talking true liberationary work, man. So I want to give a strong wartime salute to the Honorable Black Ice. Power
I'll catch us black next month.
Yes, sir.
Got some more bombs for y'all. some more bombs for you. Salute, General.
Wartime salute, God. I appreciate this time. Let me loose.
Black Dragon is here.
And that's just the tip. Yeah, I ain't really heard nothing yet, because trust me, we got some more for you. But definitely I'll be black at you, and stand by, because the black survival classes will be coming black very, very, very soon. I'm working on some things, and I'm really striving to bring it to existence. So ain't gonna be no bullshitting this time. Y'all got to get on it, man. You did. You got to get on it. So let's go, and I'll see y'all next month. Wartime.
Fire for them. Fifth child, holla back, Chris style. Feel nigga in this bumper cloud now, man. Wheel up.
I'm a liquor filled nigga from a underground road. When me spreading black patch like a poisonous toad. When me up, will bring my fire, man, burning up your soul. When me fighting for me people and such a heavy load. I'm a liquor filled nigga from a underground road. When me spreading black patch like a poisonous toad. When me up, will bring my fire, man, burning up your soul. When me fighting for me people and such a heavy load. Donovan, man, we come fi rumble. 2 shot from Glock, watch your cracker, them fi stumble. Feel pon this set, watch your pussy boy humble. Rough like a lion and me king in the jungle. Big up ganja hustler, me nice in all the bundle. King chat to lyric and the Babylon tumble. Follow Babylon when the towers them fi crumble. Man now we go, so we set by example. Me mash it up, watch a big gal and fi trample. Bust enough shot from me big black rifle. Me mash it up, look at pussy boy, them still humble. Black power gangster, Babylon we rumble. King with the crown and the crown we no fumble. Stepping out the back was on the landmine you stumble. Creeping out the dark, Philly pig get a shot too. Slave master murder when I feel niggas spot you. Me hot crew, come with maroon, now we go rock you. Set up on this rhythm, king be hot proof. We pull it up and mash it up. Now who be hot man and not you. Enough blood to run when the black cat he come through. Me mash it up. King in all the world fully loaded. Flex pon this set now, man, we are go hold it. Come like Napoleon, a Roman, them a stole it. Turn up a notch, Lord King can't control it. Little feel nigga from a underground road. When me spread them black facts like a poisonous toad. When me up, bring my fire, man, burning up your soul. When me fighting for me people, them such a heavy load. I'm a little field nigga from a underground road. When me spread them black facts like a poisonous toad. When me up, bring my fire, man, burn up your soul. When me fighting for me people, them such a heavy load. I'm a 5-star general, chemist in a dish. Crackers best fit duck down when I raise my black fist. Field nigga be the king, and the king be God and man. Tip my crown to the side, cause I reside in the ghetto fam. Holla black at the guard now. Where your other telling me friend, pissing out your mouth, clown. Snitching to the pigs again. Now run, go tell him I tell him the hell on the mind, and we coming for bomb again. Black too big and split too big with field, nigga, that my friend. King Samir the black dragon from a land of Asiatic. Drop them facts in mathematics. Let's get free, cross synthetic justice, serve no cave boys. Black power through your hood, black power gangsters. Banging on you Peckerwoods, man. Coming out of that, stop, drop and roll. Knock you out your hoodie, shoes and socks, your bowels lost control. I'm a little field nigga from a underground road. When me spreading black facts like a poisonous toad. When me up, bring my fire, man, burning up your soul. When me fighting for me people, them such a heavy load. I'm a little field nigga from a underground road. When me spreading black facts like a poisonous toad. When me up, bring my fire, man, and burning up your soul. When me fighting for me people, them such a heavy load.